24 apartments destroyed, and Noblesville fire authorities say faulty hydrants added to the devastation.
Fire officials say at least 2 valves were restricted at an apartment complex. RTV6 reporter Ebony Monet is asking why. Ebony.
Todd, Jenna, Noblesville fire officials say firefighters spent valuable time hunting for working hydrants because hydrants owned and maintained by the housing community didn't work. This is one of Noblesville's fire hydrants, relied on Sunday morning as fire ate away at units and threatened more at Deer Chase apartment complex across the field.
This is horrible. Like, I was just praying to God the wind wouldn't shift and catch it.
Nervous residents watched as firefighters tried unsuccessfully to pump water from closer hydrants. Fire officials say valves restricted water flow.
If the water valves were turned on, they would have stopped it at the carport. But because of that, because it wouldn't release, that's when it spread to the other building. And like, we just watched it. It just, as soon as they turned it on, it just went.
This is one of 2 hydrants near the site of the fire, but Noblesville fire officials say it's not operated by the city, but the housing community, and that it wasn't working properly.
I don't think that anyone intended for the valve to be shut off on the day that there was a fire, or not necessarily, I don't want to use the word shut off, but restricted on the day that there was a fire. I think that maybe someone just a mishap or forgotten to turn it on or didn't know how to work the valve properly.
Division Chief Rick Russell tells us only property owners can explain why the privately owned hydrants didn't work.
We want to know so that if it ever happens again, we know we can be assured that the water is going to work adequately. But that is something that the complex has to figure out and come up with answers of how do you think this water got shut off.
We were inspected by a professional company less than 45 days ago. Looking at all the hydrants that got the all clear that everything was working as it should.
Vice President Jim Erickson says Crestline Communities is working with its insurance agent and the city to get answers.
Not sure what happened there, but we are definitely looking to see what happened and make sure nothing like that could happen again.
As for what started the fire, fire officials believe arson started the blaze and say they're looking for a kid with long blonde hair. They say he's about 12 years old or even younger, and he rides a red bike. Todd?
Ebony, thank you.